In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Welcome Lakita and Ali Josha. Another one. Can you feel love tonight? Kings and vagabonds, leave your very best is enough. There we go. Welcome, Sister Mira. Let's see here, Task Manager. Stream. There we go. End task. Work, there we go. Wow. Every day I learn something new here. Welcome everybody. Every day I learn something new. Oh, I'm like, why am I more yellow today? Welcome, Christy. I changed the white balance. I think I'm just testing out different bulb. Can you feel the love tonight? Welcome, Faye. Loving the Great is here. It's easier to read, yeah. So white's not the greatest color for vertical viewing, right? Horizontal viewing better. I'll put your... Okay. Yeah, sometimes I wear white more, and then eventually I switch to more like a different style, traditional. traditional. But my white balance is a little yellow today. Hold on. Welcome. I need some sound healing for my eyes. Oh, you mean the white? Let's go to horizontal mode. I know that. Here, maybe this. Love your damsel. Welcome, Michael. King and vagabond. I will find my way. I can go the distance. We'll be there someday if I can be strong. Welcome, Adam. You're crazy. I've been learning lots of things. What music to make. I'm planning to make some videos with some talking. I learned to basically copy my transcribe, put it into ChatGPT, have it summarize something so I can have a better title that relates to what I'm talking about. Because it takes a long time to watch the video or re-watch myself and then see what the summary is. So you can use just YouTube transcription. Blink. I forgot what app it was. Just I'm working on music music and wisdom, which will come in forms of asking question. It'll be titled like different question, for example. It'll be like, how do I find my true self spiritually? Blink. On top, that's a title of a talk, and I'll use music and talk long form, because sometimes when you live stream we talk about so much in one stream. Holy crap. I pasted a transcription in here, and 5 hours is a long time, and so there's so much that we talk about a lot of complex things every stream. Here's a summary of last night's stream. The core messages. Let's see. This live stream is a heartfelt, free-flowing mix of spiritual guidance, music, humor, and deep emotional healing, with the central theme, love your damn self. Okay. That's every damn stream. Okay. Which reinforces through storytelling, community support, and meditative practices like sound healing and Tibetan singing bowls and Native American flutes. The core messages from last night: self-love is foundational. You can't truly love others or be happy in life unless you learn to fill your own cup. Boom. Grounding is crucial. Staying spiritually and emotionally grounded helps you handle anger, stress, and life's chaos more peacefully. Community matters. Healing happens faster and deeper when you're part of a supportive, non-judgmental, and authentic community. Authenticity over image. Many people choose happiness through external validation or materialism, but genuine joy is found within. Like, damn. It's ChatGPT summarizing last night's stream. Yeah. Letting go and grief support. Several moments offer direct emotional support for viewers experiencing loss, illness, or heartbreak, including guided messages for end-of-life transitions. Emotional awareness. Listeners were encouraged to acknowledge their pain instead of hiding behind positivity, fostering honest growth. So like I could summarize last night's stream easily without needing me to, like, you know what I mean? I just copied a whole transcription from YouTube and then just, all right, summarize last night's stream. And then in the morning, I could just review it with y'all and then go on our day. Interactive highlights. Viewers shared personal stories like mothers healing from cancer, dealing with alcoholism in family, and grief over ghosting. Guru Tanet responded with empathy, wit, and spiritual advice, often using metaphors like empty coconut shell or sass dragon for relatable life lessons. Like, damn, shoot. Humor and song lyrics were creatively mixed with wisdom, including live improvisation and running jokes about link in the bio culture. Overall vibe: a safe, loving, and uplifting space for spiritual seekers, emotionally wounded souls, and curious hearts. The tone is compassionate, humorous, and raw, balancing deep insight with playfulness. Guru Tanet invites everyone to keep growing, healing, and showing up authentically. They mentioned a sass dragon, man. Shoot. Right, that's a tool. Right, that's a tool. So that's the future of the Mystic Village. So there's going to be more. The music will continue, but in between there's going to be like title, this question, and then it'll just be maybe a 20 to 30 minutes, because some people prefer, they want more wisdom, knowledge, or whatever. Or sass dragon. That's great. Could you copy and paste? Do you want? Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could. If you want it, yeah. I don't know how long. That's a, you know what I mean. I don't know if there's a limitation of how long you can paste, because that is a long. And of course, thank you to Adam and your phrasey suggesting I try ChatGPT, and because I realize I love what I'm doing here and everything needs to come here. The music, sometimes it doesn't always, because we talk a lot here also. We do a lot of music. So it doesn't, the offline content doesn't always reflect what we do live, so people may get discouraged. So, like more, But we'll see. I've been cultivating like tools and the vision of what needs to happen. Oh, thank you for your blessings. I prefer the talks, but both are great. Yeah. So I do mostly like 70% talk and 30% music kind of vibe like that. But I focus more on engaging with you with authenticity, which is a podcast style with a side of music. I'm just grateful that music has gotten to this level, because when I hear like, what else do you need? Yeah? But the talking part is like the thing that will help unlock your life, right? But but to do everything alone, you end up needing a lot of AI tools like AutoCut, which helps me edit, like, the videos longer, cuts the pauses. Yeah, I love it. Yes, and the way it is always like, I'm always evolving towards what people need. And towards what I need too, I need things to be genuinely interesting. For me. That's why if you keep doing things that's not interesting, you eventually fall off because you're not growing. Yeah. Here, let me copy. I don't know if I can copy. You learn better when you read. Yeah, it's too long here. Maybe you can just get half at a time. Wait a second. Let's see. Sometimes, yeah, I can't post a big block of text on there, but that's okay. I think in the future, as I post more long form talking content, I'll post I'll post the whole transcription summary, so people who want, sometimes you don't have time to listen to like 30-minute video, or you can do both, right? You can read the summary first and then listen to the video, so it helps you to stay engaged. It's just part of the evolution of the Mystic Village. Because I live stream twice a day, so there's just so much content. Like, I never run out of content, that's for sure. Like, creating is not the issue, but effectively creating is the challenge, right? And we're creating quality content too, just more like editing, right? I'm not hiring an editor or anything. Welcome, Sister Jane. Nice to see you. Happy, healthy. it's too quiet on YouTube? No, it's whatever you prefer. Now, realistically, I can see that I can see myself switching to streaming once a day so that I can edit a video, 2 video each day, one music and one video, right? So instead of a 5-hour stream, it may be like a 7-hour stream straight, or 6 hours, something like that. It's more about creating a new flow that works. Thanks to welcoming my son, Peanut Mystic. Peanut Mystic? Welcome, Peanut Mystic. You're like, man, I wanna feel heard out here. What you got? Shout out to Peanut Mystic. What's up? Hope you enjoy the fidget spinner. Sing me to sleep, somebody. Where are you from? You going to sleep already? Hold on, let me add we got a little glitch here. The number's not updating. Welcome. What made you oh, you're in Iraq. Oh, it's not over there. Europe is also going to sleep soon, yeah. Peanut Mystic. What inspired you to want to come hang out with? Oh, I mean, I guess you've been here. You just didn't get to type. What we're doing here is called spreading love. You can say unconditional love. Basically. This is the only live I actually love and approved by my mother to be. Hey, shout out to your mother. Mystic Village approved. Mothers approve. Welcoming, Brother Booger. I'm proud of you for speaking up. We got the children in here today. Well, you know, Evie talks a lot too, plays the flute in front of hundreds of people. Help the children be confident, cultivate their gifts, and explore what's possible, and they find out what resonates with them. Is Sass Dragon your cat? No. Sass Dragon is, it's more my pet. I've been watching on Twitch for a while now, and I'm impressed at your improvements and quality of your streams. Especially I love the long sound bath and guided meditations. Now I found you on TikTok, and thank you, Mix Master. Never give up on your dreams. That's what we're really doing here. Believing in our dreams and on a daily basis. Beautiful. And healing. That's the other beautiful part, is the amazing healing and love. But we do our best to stay humble, Welcome. Skibidi toilet. Play some Beethoven. I don't really know how to play Beethoven. So what we do in here is just we make things that sound positive. And I would say this is a really non-traditional place to spread love. And sometimes that's what people resonate with. And sometimes it could be super traditional, right? Mantras. The thing is, happy World Meditation Day. Happy World Meditation Day. Do you like being bald or having hair better? I just follow my heart. It's not that I like one or the other. It's more about the journey of doing something for a long time. Maintaining a bald hair for a long time is a journey. Growing your hair long is a journey. Yes, I'm also on Spotify under Guru tonight. It's more about if I'll walk a certain direction if I know it's going to help me grow spiritually, which means there's going to be challenges along the way. Right? Whenever I'm comfortable or Or if I'm not effective with the way I live my life, then I'll make a change. And changing your energy, changing the inside is primary, but the outside actually matter. It's an extension of you too, but you have to have the core thing. Many people say hair is like your antenna. Yeah, imagine an antenna that's not planted into the ground. So if you're not grounded, your antenna don't even work. You just have an illusion of your antenna working, but you just have ego. So you have to be careful with that. Less medicating and more meditation. Well, when you heal, you become when you heal, you need less medication, because the medicine is healing you, which is beautiful. That's why you meditate too, and if you need to medicate, you medicate too. Some people may be resistant to, medicine of all sides. It works. That's why people take them. It's just you can easily abuse medicine. So you need, like for example, when you have a headache, just taking aspirin alone isn't gonna fix it. You have to learn where the root of your stress come from. Maybe you need better sleep. Imagine you live a terrible life, and when you get a headache, you just take aspirin. You have to find and change your lifestyle sometimes. And the way people treat the herb, it's the same thing. One's more natural, one is more processed, but you can easily abuse both. Same thing with buying stuff for our children. When our children are sad in school, sometimes we buy stuff for our children, but we don't fix the issue. Because maybe the issue is deeper than Pokemon cards. Maybe we're dealing with a bully. Maybe we're dealing with something deeper. Just throw Pokemon cards at the children isn't always a healthy thing, or more Roblox. But let the children have fun for sure. Thank you. I don't know, but my son and I talk a lot about issues. He's so beautiful. It's good that we have deep conversations with our children because it builds this thing called wisdom, maturity, right? And they gain emotional intelligence. And also, we have to mentor them to be able to take action, not just do this only, but that there's cause and effect and consequences. Oh, look, today's also my birthday again. When it takes time to mentor our children, and if we're too busy with our life, we miss the mentorship part. One of my oldest sons doesn't want to work. Shoot, then you gotta take stuff away then. If you're ungrateful for what you got, then you gotta take those stuff away, cause right? The reason he doesn't have to work is because of you. When we're ungrateful, then we're entitled. And when we're entitled, it leads to ignorance. And I know it can be hard to, but if you don't do it, the world will do it for you. It's better for the parents. The thing is, sometimes the parents don't want to do it because parents have this thing called we don't like to have some people are scared of confrontation, which is known as masculine energy. Just tell it how it is. Be real with them. In here we use a lot of feminine energy, but what really helps people take healing seriously is learning how to be firm with each other. Like, yo, if you don't love your damn self, it's never gonna happen unless you do it, because love starts from within. Unless you want to be heartbroken more. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you to your blessing, Chicky, Mitch. Thank you for 10 months of subs. 3 months from Mitch. Thank you so much. And thank you, Stephanie, for the sub on YouTube. Grateful for the evolution. When I talk to children, I always have a deep conversation, but in a childlike manner. It's like, I never thought about it like that. And in that, I let them contemplate. And I thought, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. So they learn to exercise their own consciousness. Because when you treat people like they're intelligent, they feel that way, and they actually become. But if you keep treating them like they don't know, then they'll be like an indoor cat the whole time. When you let the indoor cat outdoor, it just walks back in. That's what happens when we shelter too much. And that's exactly what happened with me, which is what caused me to just take the dive out and suffer. Thank you, Enthio. Thank you for your Twitch Prime. What he say? I'm going through a divorce. Unfortunately, my children's mother don't see my value, apparently. It happens. But don't stop shining, because even though the child is less with you, your energy will still inspire. And then unfortunately, that makes the other parent more jealous if your energy is good. But don't stop. Don't raise the children with fear. Just keep shining. Be humble. Have great boundaries. Because the children always notice your energy. Do the right thing. They say, plant mango, you get mango. And sometimes you just have karma. And that karma is passed down sometimes from your parents. It could come anywhere. I was raised very strict and no one helped me. I think that's why I'm not hard enough on him. That's your karma, right? You're doing the opposite because you got something. They make you like this, but there's consequences. Too much water and too much fire. That's why we have to walk the middle path. Understand. That's why I'm here, so I can learn to love myself. She took my confidence. You think she took your confidence away. Just reconnect with yourself and breathe and believe. I used to be lost in my life. I used to be sad and alone. It's not that bad today, 'cause when I breathe, I believe I am home. 'Cause when I breathe, I believe I am home. 'Cause when I breathe, I believe I am home. 'Cause when I breathe, I believe I am home. So love yourself. Love your damn self. When we breathe, we believe we are home. And we breathe, we believe we are home. When I breathe, I can feel I am home. When I breathe, I can feel I am home. When you breathe, you can feel you are home. When we breathe, we believe we are home. I used to be lost in my life. I used to be sad and alone. It's not that bad today, 'cause when I breathe, I believe I am home. So love yourself. Love your damn self. So love yourself. Love your damn self. Love your damn self. When we breathe, we believe we are home. When we breathe, we believe we are home. When I breathe, I can feel I am home. When I breathe, I can feel I am home. When I breathe, I can feel I am home. When you breathe, you can feel you are home. When we breathe, we believe we are home. When we breathe, we can feel we are home. Yes, it's my birthday. I'm learning the new words, but I'm just kind of making stuff. Cause you know, sometimes when we breathe, but every day is my birthday. But some people really like, just say it's your birthday. Every day is my birthday. Yes. It's like Sister Grace was waiting. Man, you said never give up, but I'm giving up. I gave my parents a box of coconuts. 9 coconuts from Vietnam because they don't have Thai coconut right now. And I got them some, nice looking pears. The truth is, every day is your birthday, and it can feel that way. Like, look at my life. I feel that's why look at my life, And it could be yours too. Celebratory, healing. Like, follow your dream. Every day will be your birthday. Do what you love. My parents didn't understand. Oh, welcome. Shishi. My parents didn't understand what I was like. What's going on with my son? Why is he not getting a regular job? And why is he meditating all the time? They understood, but they didn't know there was, like, you can build your life like this, that there's money. It's just they And the reason why I don't like to announce it is because growing up, we didn't make birthdays a big deal. It just kind of right? Because our family is more about, we're just grateful we made it this far. And that's all. Just gratitude is enough. To still be alive each day, healthy, happy, and then to be of good service to humanity is already, right? We don't really celebrate too much in my family. But one thing we do is we help people, and every day that I help people and create transformation, it's beautiful. I don't celebrate it. I just do it here. It's nice to acknowledge the day you enter the world. But the day you enter the world is every day. The real you had no beginning or end. I'm hardcore when it comes to these beliefs. That's why I'm like this. I I understand the human aspect of, being born, but I live more the spiritual aspect while respecting the the humanness. The day that your breath began, the day that my body's breath began. But that's how I really see it. I could, And the reason I'm like this is because that's what it takes to be a healer. That's why I never say I heal you. The universe does the healing. I'm just a good instrument. Or I do my best to be a good vehicle or bridge. So that's why I just thank my parents. That's it. That's my main. Right, I just say, hey. Do what you love and the money will follow you. Some people think that. Some people don't believe in that, but it's true. It just takes time to build the flow. To not lose your integrity and your principles. But you have to be open, because sometimes being attached to your principles, you have to be willing to expand your mind too. Sometimes you're so attached to your principles and you're unhappy, so you have to be real with yourself. Be so honest that it hurts your ego, but your heart shines. In the beginning, that's the truth. I was so honest to myself that my ego hurt. I'm like, damn, I don't want to hear that, but that is the truth. That's my relationship with the universe. The universe says, damn, that's true. I don't want to hear that, but I know that's the damn truth. And I just keep following this. I fear to quit my job. Then don't quit your job. Learn from your job. There's a teaching there. Because when you love your job, no matter how scared you are, you're willing to go through the fire because that's what you love. That's why doing what you love, it naturally works out for you, because even though you have to take the leap of faith that's scary, like, I'm about that life. 2 swans. Right. Like being a full-time streamer is not easy, especially when you're not doing the mainstream like content. I never thought it would be like a sangha that's this active, you know what I mean? But we're at the best version so far every day. It just keeps getting better, you know. Just like when you come here, you become a better version of you every day. Like, that's Mystic Village. That's a Sangha right there. A better mother, better son, better father. A better you, a healthier you. Sacred silence, yeah. How I know when to say things. Trust yourself, sister. We got 2 Dories in the house today. Last night too. How do I know when to do more talking and when to do more meditation with the community? I just simply pay attention, and there's a flow that's happening in the moment all the time. You can call that a mandala. You just pay attention. And you have to try to do the opposite too. Like when you do too much talking, it leads to harm. It leads to disharmony. When you do too much, passiveness, when you're too passive, then there's consequences too. But if you never try to too extreme, then you need to climb your mountain. Because it's not about overcoming that mountain, it's the lessons along the way that teach you something. Welcome, Jumbo. Imagine this, I used to stream 2-hour like meditation. No talking. No music, just 2-hour silent meditation. I think 30 minutes mantra, and then I'll talk to people, and then I'll go back to another hour. Right? Only the super hardcore people could hang around here because it wasn't engaging, so I learned how to be different. If you've been here long enough, we've done 3-hour sound bath, not talking. I think I've done 4-hour sound bath before. Paying $5,000 to the 5 person that message. Let me message this person. It's been hard for me to stay grounded. Well, you asked for the training. When you say you want to be a servant, you get the training. You're never too old to grow, to deepen your skills. When life is hard, that's a great lesson happening. But if you don't just see that it's teaching you, it becomes even harder. Right. Get in the trolley. What's your opinion on neuroplasticity? What's that mean? Your ability to require your brain. Oh, your IQ, you can say. Your brain's definitely important, but operate your brain with love. If the brain doesn't have, if you're not operating this from love, what are you operating with? If you're not thinking from your heart, you're looking for the heart outside, but the heart's already with you. And so when you operate from the heart, these things, right? Are you doing a sound bath today? We'll see. Yeah. I end up doing a sound bath every day this morning. Thank you, Julie Jules. Thank you for all the blessings. Lately, the way I've been doing sound healing is I've been focusing on you more than the music. Like we're tuning each other more, and then when we feel in tune, then we do the music. Which takes a good while time for the community to feel like this. There we go. Thumbs up. What sound instrument do you recommend? It depends. Any music that's made with love is beautiful. Depends on what you're trying to do with music. Anything is possible. That's the crazy part. Yes, a lot of people love Carl Jung. I travel the more, I focus the more mystical route, honestly. A lot of the teachers I follow is focused more on mysticism. Mediums, channels, and healers. Less of the scientific approach. I definitely followed like Michio Kaku and all this because it's interesting. Tesla. Thank you, Brother Huma, for 14 months. Like I tell people, I'm more like a Wayne Dyer type, Thich Nhat Hanh, Michael Beckwith. Whenever I followed a teacher, I needed to hear their tone of voice. That's my key. I look in their eye and their tone of voice to see if they have some purity or come from a pure place, because you can see it in their eyes and their tone of voice and their enthusiasm, or is this more scientific? Which is one of the reasons I didn't really study Eckhart Tolle too much, because I felt it was a bit too scientific for me. Similar to Alan Watts, but with Alan Watts you can still feel a little bit more emotion. I was always mesmerized by getting the photo of your aura, auric photos. And I think I was drawn by that because you can, when you meditate and your energy is light, you can feel the energy on your skin more often, like the goosebump on your skin. Imagine that you could control that. And the secret is that I'm feeling how I feel how the music's sounding. Right? So that's why you see me just You need some headphones or earbuds to hear. You'll hear this. Thank you, Sister Monique. Hey ma, what's up? Let's ride all night, 'cause we gonna ride tonight. I'm doing good, thank you so much. One day at a time. Some days more difficult, some days more joy, some days more pain. Do the best you can. Slowly improve. It won't happen overnight. And if it happens overnight, it's gonna unhappen quickly too. There's no shortcut. Thank you, Diane. Hope your heart heals. Exercise, health. Find a way to take care of your body, sister. You're teaching me to just ride the waves. I get frustrated with myself some days, but I know patience. Yeah. My legs still hurt, and it's been, I think, 2 months or a month and a half now, but guess what? That's life sometimes. I'm working on massaging it every day using a foam roller, which is also painful, which is completely fine with me. In life, when you're healing, you grow pain. There's growing pain. Before you can grow your money, sometimes you're super broke. Before you can have family unity, you fight with your family. So the worst happens for the best to come. But don't be attached to the best, because a downtrend could happen too. I'm not blindly optimistic, you know. You have to be real with yourself and optimistic. Do the best you can. Your best is enough. Yeah, I have a shirt that says every day is a second chance. Word. Thank you, sir. You didn't miss it. You just been to every, you know. No, you just been to every birthday party I ever had, which is every day. Like, we have a birthday party here every day, that's all. I wish to play the flute. I mean, if you just upload the footage on your Facebook and, you know, I'll listen to it. Thank you. My birthday is going the way. My birthday is just how, like I said, genuinely, my birthday is literally every day. So when it's my birthday, I just keep living my life. I already hit the jackpot. I get to wake up to transform people's life on a daily basis. I get to unite humanity on a daily basis, you know. And it keeps getting better every day. You're getting happier every day. New people are joining every day. You know? More joy, more bliss. That's why I don't make it such a big deal. Because your presence is already like the jackpot, you know. Our joy in the community, that's like a jackpot. And imagine all we're doing here is just helping people feel your birthdays every day. That's the beautiful part. That when you come in here, you feel refreshed. Because to move from sadness to joy, that's a victory, you know. To find loving people to chill with, that's a victory. That's a celebration. And every day people thank me all the time, so it just, you know, I just feel grateful already. But me, like the master says, don't thank me, thank God. Because I feel like the life that I'm living right now is a blessing. Because I could have passed away from substance overdose or anything crazy on the streets. I basically gave up on my life a long time ago, and then the universe says, no, you're not. I'm like, really? So everything that I'm living is extra. But I guess you can just call it altruism. Some people don't make it. But for me to keep making it and then it turns to like the best life ever, it's humbling, you know. Every day is emotional in a good way. Even on the difficult days. I know it could be worse. I'm still alive, that's the miracle. But I know that one day we'll have to part ways and we may see each other again. When we do good work with each other, we find each other on the same team again. Shout out to your husband. and being effective. Oh, what's up, Rio? You're not working today? I don't. Oh, okay. Like, man, he works every day. We know your schedule, bro. Okay? Like, man, he's gonna be the general manager soon. There's no one else that can take my spot. During a recent interview, I was asked what gets me out of bed. I said, knowing that one day I won't. Oh, you getting a new job? Oh shoot, oh shoot, man. You're getting a new job. Oh shoot, man. Get on up. You're making big moves this year. New home, new job. New studio. Oh. New microphone. Or new board. Got new t-shirts. Arrow Eye t-shirts. New flute. That, man, those flutes not. Okay, we'll see. Me, I wear large. Gotta represent the arrow eyes. Oh yeah? Alright, I love my damn self. Oh, it's actually great. What'd they say? Alright. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. And somebody else's husband's birthday was today too, actually. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. That's more Sound Healer's birthday song, huh? No, the piano makes everything emotional. That's what. You're 24 till I add more. Huh? Who's 24? Oh, okay. Well, last year I just completed my dragon cycle, right? Year 36s, right? The zodiac. So now new chapter, that's why everything changing, that's why you feel there's an evolution. You know, I think I like the emotional stuff because there's so much healing behind it. If we just sit with our emotions, the solution comes. You know, that's why it seems sad, but it's just love. Yeah. I cry my eyes out during panic attacks. Yeah. I mean, before I deeply healed, I basically face all of my attachments through meditation and just forgave every painful thing that comes up. And when you do that, it takes weeks sometimes. You can't do it all in one session, so I think it took about 2 weeks to heal all the main things, and then over time, things rise to the surface that you forgot was there. And then you just keep purifying yourself. It's about setting the intention, like, thank you for the blessing. grateful that people can come here no matter how they feel, sad as hell. People come here. If they need a birthday song, they come here. They need some solution, they can come here. You can come here for every reason. Even the haters come here. In return, they get some wisdom. Sometimes more sassy wisdom. Wait, what? But through wisdom, we transform our lives, which is our shared collective experience in life of triumph and failure. We can learn from each other how we fail and how we succeed, and we can grow together. And also find abundance together. And with wisdom, it actually leads to more money, more joy. It's the fighting the distractions. There's just so many things that take your attention away from how you feel, so that you don't feel. So people don't know how to be with their feelings. They just get really insecure and don't heal. And not everybody's ready to heal, but when you become a good facilitator of healing, then people become more like, oh yeah, maybe I do need. Maybe there is healing for us to be doing. Yeah. Healing humbles your ego fast. Yeah. Also, I have to give some props to plant medicines too, because they work. I used a lot of plant medicine in the past, and lots of meditation, lots of sound healing, lots of chanting, lots of positive affirmation, lots of walking meditation, and lots of nature. That's the easiest thing to do for healing. Just go outside, damn it. That's a beautiful tree. That's a beautiful 3 turtles on a log. Y'all chilling on a log. Not worried about a thing. There's 3 more in the back, not worried about a thing. Have y'all seen that? Turtles on a log, they're just like, just chilling. Like, damn. Not worried at all. And if you get too close, they all jump off the log, like doink. Like, damn. My bad, I didn't know you all were that sensitive. Doink. I'm outside noon too. Welcome, Sister Grace. You missed the birthday song. She waited all night for the birthday song. If anything, I feel bad for not singing a birthday song. That's why I'm doing it now. But every song I sing is a birthday song anyways. There he goes again. My ex's B-day today. Whoa. Don't tell them our business. Sorry. I was unprepared. Happy birthday to my ex. Happy birthday, ex-boyfriend. Happy birthday to your ex. Goodbye. Happy birthday to your ex-boyfriend. Like, wait a minute. Not in a club. Oh, you went to what? Studio 55 or wherever you went back then? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Yeah. I think I feel it. Can you feel it? I feel good. I feel good. Ooh, 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 ooh. You can say I'm on the cusp, but I'm leaning more towards the Taurus side, with the side of Gemini. I don't know actually. Just making stuff up. I don't even know what it really means when you're on the cusp. Let's make it, you know what? You, Stephanie? Universe is testing me hard today. Sometimes you get a test, sometimes you get a pop quiz. That's why if you can do good on pop quiz, then the test is a lot easier. And to do good on pop quiz and quiz, you have to do the work continuously so that when it comes, you're like, you know what I mean? That's why you gotta continuously practice over time so that. And so when people come in here and they get tested, many people don't pay attention. When I see people get tested in here, I'm like, oh, looks like it's testing time for many people. And it makes me pay attention more in case if it's my turn to get tested, then I pass the test. We can learn from each other. Yeah. I passed the test. I think the more difficult test for people is health challenges, because health challenges really manifest when you have been ignoring the pop quiz and the test for a long time. But you can reverse it. Start studying, start practicing. Start believing, flowing, and be around people who are believers. When you're around a bunch of people who don't believe, you also end up not believing. That's why when you come in here, it's constantly positive. Constantly. We make sure it's that way for a reason, you know. This is called, I call it the Pokemon Center. You lose faith, you come in. Hi, Nurse Joy. My Pokemon is injured. Here. Here's my Pokemon. Don't love themselves. Yeah, I'm gonna plug you in. Tung, 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 tung. Your Pokemon's completely healed. My wife bought me Bahama bucks. Thank you.
I look so... I don't know where to look. Where do I look? There.
See, they talk there.
Where's the camera? Oh, I see the camera. Okay. Hi everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying this stream this afternoon.
I gave my inner child a secret. Yeah. Where did you come from? Work, right?
Yes.
You dropped by here?
I meant to drive by. It has ice cream in it. That's his weak spot. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream.
This is your wife? Yeah, this is my wife. She's real, okay, I know. Ta-da!
Hi everyone. Welcome the new homies and hi again to those that already met.
What is this?
It's sugar-free blue coconut and cream and ice cream.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. Now I have mine.
Okay, I'll eat it later.
Later? How? Put it in the freezer?
Yeah. I'm live right now.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Okay.
But what our plan, we're going to what? Top Golf Saturday.
Yep. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You can't eat it ASMR, yeah.
It's shaped eye, so I don't think it would make any sound for ASMR.
No, the mic's that sensitive.
Oops. Am I being loud? Am I supposed to say like this, look?
No, it's not. It's fine. We're speaking a comfortable tone.
Okay. Well, I get a lot louder than I normally do.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay. Ooh.
She's soft-spoken, but with Vietnamese people, a little bit more like.
I don't think I'm soft-spoken anymore.
Yeah.
Cause
How long have you been married?
$3 years, right? Yes.
3 or 4 years.
Why do I think 4? But actually, I think it's 3.
Yeah, we don't. As long as we're happy, you know.
Yep.
Not the most traditional couple, but happy couple is what matters, you know.
It's not too long. It's just we don't even remember dates. Thank you, thank you.
Who's counting? Yeah.
What were you talking about?
I mean, we just generally singing myself a birthday for like 4th time already.
You told them your birthday?
Well, because everybody was revealing it. Man, he's not singing. It's your birthday. Every day is my birthday.
I give you one more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
That's the
See?
Vietnamese one.
Happy birthday to you. That's the Thai. That's
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
yeah. I don't celebrate at all. Other than this morning, I gave my mother the box of coconuts. 9 coconut in there from Vietnam. She's like, man.
Nine
No, she goes, it's not from Thailand. Is it Vietnam or Thailand? Man, all the good coconut from Thailand, they don't send anymore. But she gave me a hug, so.
Oh, she gave you a hug?
Mm-hmm.
Like an awkward hug?
No, I guess she's more comfortable now since she went to heal.
Nice. What about your dad?
My dad wasn't here, so I don't know. They went somewhere. It's all
Good
good.
enough, good enough.
Yeah. They know. Every year I told my parents I don't want to celebrate. What does it symbolize? My parents love eating coconuts. We like to offer things that people enjoy. You know, like it's practical food. Like you can't go wrong with coconuts with Asian parents who are Southeast Asian. That's just their. Would your dad be happy with coconuts?
No.
Okay, well maybe that's just my parents. Alcohol. Okay, yeah, that's different. We don't drink too much here on only special occasion.
I don't drink at all.
Yeah.
What is your wife's name? What's my name?
Grace.
Ooh, Nana. What's my name?
You know what's
Ooh,
funny?
Nana.
Grace is X. Grace Hart AZ. Her
Yeah.
ex is the same birthday as me.
Ooh,
I say happy birthday to your ex.
whoa. That doesn't mean that you should text your ex.
See? Don't text your ex, please.
And when they done with your ex?
See? Even my wife know. Don't text your ex. When they call, when my ex in the past tried to call me, text me, I just one word response. Thank you.
Say again?
Thank you.
No, the part before.
Huh? No, when in the past when my ex texts me, I just one word response.
In the past?
Yes, they don't. Nobody. I
In
don't.
the past, his ex texts him.
I barely text people actually nowadays. That's the funny part. Just
Yeah, he also doesn't text me or reply to my texts. Sadly.
I see you every day. She texts when she wants food.
Exactly. You gotta answer to those texts.
I do. I like, what do you want? I'm here.
Nah. I always have to ask him, oh, where you eat today? I want something there.
That's when you have the fastest to answer the fast. Yes, baby, what would you like to order today?
Exactly. Sadly, I don't play instrument. I used to mix.
You cook?
Do I
Sometime.
cook? I can cook, but I don't really cook because the kitchen belongs to his mama.
No, she cooks sometimes. It's just
She cooks all day, every day.
not always.
Every day. Sometimes all day.
It's true. That my mother, that's where she does her work, you know.
Oh, and all night too. His mom cooks sometimes all nights. For the temple.
So her sleep schedule is always like super off because she makes Thai food from scratch, and anything you made from scratch in a large amount is gonna take freaking hours. She's not cooking for a little people. She's cooking for at least 30 people. And sometimes people pay her to cook for the temple.
Fact.
And I was a child who had to peel garlic since a young age. Like, here, help me. Back then when we don't have a smartphone, you watch ESPN with your dad and you peel garlic for your mom.
Eee.
And you're
That.
You should give us the Thai recipe. It's just like Indonesian style. You taste it as you go, but the professionals do have, but it's still feeling, you know, because it's so complex. That's just how it's. But there's definitely it's a lot of detail. Yeah. But what do you cook? Vietnamese food mainly.
Yeah. mainly Vietnamese food. Because I don't think I have a good palate for other cultures' food. Because I grew up eating Vietnamese food.
I make Thai food from time to time. Rarely.
When?
If I really want to, I just go out and do it, and it tastes good because I've been trained. My tongue's trained, but I don't practice.
It tastes good. I want some good Thai food.
This sister is Vietnamese for sure. Oh, chị ngày Việt Nam.
Who? Đúng rồi, chị Việt Nam.
Bên năm mấy?
Tao là người Việt Nam, tao bay trên cao với 2 đôi cánh. Tao là người Việt Nam mà tụi mày phải tránh.
Wait, oh, that's not mine.
Eat. Hai anh chị đáng yêu quá trời. He's saying we're so cute. Thank you.
She. Cảm ơn chị.
It's a he.
Oh, cảm ơn em.
Yeah. There you go. ขอบคุณค่ะ So, what's up everyone? What's going on? What are we doing this afternoon?
Doing what? We just hang out and talk about.
How crazy the world is, or how peaceful.
No, everyone. No, lately a lot of people feel more comfortable to open up about how they really feel. Maybe they're sad or whatever, and there's more comfort in people opening up about how they feel. Yeah.
Cool. Any kick plans? Not kick people. When is school over for Grace? Friday, guys. This Friday is gonna be TGIF for me. Favorite dish? What's your favorite dish?
I love Thai food. Nothing.
In general?
In general, I love Thai food, but it's a soup. Tom kha, but just mushroom. And then I also like a Thai salad, which is a more savory salad. It's just nothing can replace the complexity of the Thai food and flavoring. And it's healthy. What's a Thai dessert? Tons. Thai desserts can be influenced by India or any, but just like it's a lot of sugar, and it's like it's kind of hard to explain. There's different style of flour and sugar, coconut sometimes.
They use a lot of nuts in their dessert.
Not really. And
I'm hungry now. I love Thai food too. The universe telling
my favorite Thai dessert is a crepe. It's called Elena. It's like a crispy crepe that you put like a sweet cream inside, and then you put some more. Every time I go to Thailand, I always eat it.
They don't have it here.
They do, but it's hard to master because you have to eat it fresh. And you're not gonna, you have to go to like super Thai places.
But ask your mom.
No, they brought some home before, but it's like random and rare. And so
Can your mom make it?
my sister can make it, but it's not the same.
I'm asking, can your mom make it?
My mom hasn't. I think she's tried, but it's not a dish she likes to make because it's not that impressive. It's easy
But she
to.
loves cooking for people. So, if you come up to her and ask, hey mom, I want this, she'll be like,
My mother likes to make desserts that are super difficult because she is proud of making difficult things. You know what I mean? And so she makes dessert that is called palace dessert. It's like royalty dessert compared to like more street desserts. What I like is simple things, She needs to make difficult stuff that takes sitting there and just all night.
Yeah, but knowing that you're making something that somebody likes to eat is different.
Birthday, but nah, I don't like birthday parties. I like
Party in general.
I just like to keep it normal. For real. Just the most party thing we would do is like a dinner or something.
Last year we went to Olive. Can you mention brands? Okay, Olive Gardens.
Yeah.
With his parents, and what would you say?
That was the first time we done something in like 40 or 5 years on my birthday.
It was fun. It was awkward, but fun.
My parents don't know how to go out. Like when they go out on their own, they sit dead silent with each other. And we did the same thing with our family. Dead silent.
Do you like arcade dance games? Yes.
Yeah, she's a pump it up DX type.
Yes.
And I can do DDR, but
DDR. But I like pump it up better.
oh, there's ice cream at the bottom. I thought it was.
I told you, there's ice cream in there.
I thought it was like.
Melted?
I thought it was already like
No.
in like mixed. Vanilla.
Yes. I met my I used to work here back in the day. I met my old manager. Remember that girl?
Mm-hmm.
Eileen? I shouldn't mention her. You didn't hear that. I met my old manager. We walked in at the same time, and she was like, "Oh, it's great to see you here." And then she gave me 2 of the coupons. So, sponsored by my old manager.
God. I guess the universe needed me to have ice cream.
Radioactive. Well, I try my best. I got him sugar-free, blue shaved eyes with ice cream. Yes. So I can come say hi.
Jeanette is not even.
What? Who? What?
They say I'm spoiled.
He is spoiled.
No.
He just doesn't claim that, but he is spoiled.
You help people, people help you back.
Yeah. I had mine already.
You got the same one?
I had a different one. I had myself blue coconut and strawberry cheesecake, sugar-free both, and then I add cream on it. And I finished on the way home.
Did you eat anything today?
I ate, so I couldn't think of what I wanted to eat for lunch. I spent 20 minutes thinking, but I decided to go to KFC and got myself a large coleslaw and a large gravy.
Popeyes?
KFC.
Fried chicken?
I said a large coleslaw and a large
You didn't get no
gravy.
fried chicken? Dang. She resisted fried chicken for the first time.
Yes.
That's her her weakness. But you eat spicy?
Spicy what?
Fried chicken.
Yeah. I like fried chicken. No shame. Who doesn't like fried chicken? Exactly. I have to repeat a lot. Especially when we have plans together, I'm gonna be like, okay, we're gonna da 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 da. And then he'd be like, huh? That's when you do this.
I'm trying, because I enjoy things more like go with the flow.
Master taught us to be prepared. In Master
I agree.
voice, be prepared.
I agree, but when we're hanging out, it's more like chill. Kung Pao chicken better than fried chicken. Oh, God.
If it wasn't that greasy, I would go for it.
I love Panda Express.
I like Panda Express. Oh my god, I'm hitting your foot. My leg is falling asleep.
It's okay. You get used to it, alright? I'm kidding.
Oops. P.F. Chang's, yes. I like their food.
Yeah, we're definitely more not the same. She's more fire. Me, more chill. She's...
But when we're out, I'm chill. And he's the weird one, okay?
Yeah. Of course.
It has to be like, behave yourself.
Privately, she's more chill. I mean, she's more more fire, but outside, I'm more sassy. Cause I like to go against the system all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Just
you know saw that when you were kayaking. Oh my god, that was a million years ago. I love that. I love that you guys were able to be with us.
Yeah, I
love that you didn't see us eaten alive. That didn't happen.
Yeah, we saw an alligator after. She's like, we're never going out there again. Just out in the middle of nowhere.
Thank you. It's great to be back and just to hang out. I don't know if I'm bothering the flow while it was going on here.
I mean, just chilling. You are part of the flow. You came here. Yeah, this is my wife, Grace. From Vietnam.
Vietnam. Thank you.
Yeah. And of course, she's a sign language interpreter.
Psych.
And that's where you came from, right?
Came from what?
From school.
Yeah, from work, yes.
Yeah, from work, which is she.
Why you keep doing that?
Helping the children middle school and elementary school.
I hope that I'm helping them.
I mean, that's your job, right? Your
that's the
language.
meaning of it, yes.
Okay.
They take it or not, that's their business.
I think I got brain freeze from this.
You did? So you're done with it?
No, I mean, I might eat it. I probably will eat it later. It's just, Hey, how come you never act like this when...
Huh?
Head is blue.
I look like a guy today.
She looks just like her brother. Is weird.
What's up, brother and sister?
I know, but it's just the amount of I look like my father.
Like copy paste.
Copy paste. Even the way I speak and my demeanor, you can say, gestures and all this.
He's more strong.
Yeah, he's more masculine for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I'm not taking over the stream.
It's fine. I mean. It's a stream takeover by my wife.
I can see children are loving Grace. Well, I'm loving the children. But the other way, I'm not sure.
I mean, you learn a lot for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I learn a lot from you when you talk about the children and what's going on at their house.
Yeah.
And because the children,
I'm not supposed to talk about it.
I know.
I told you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but I'm the husband. So I definitely learn a lot from how the world, how the, grateful for, because to me that's a treasure. When I hear like what's going on in people's life, I see that as a treasure. It's like the universe, like anything, like your story, and I think you learn a lot too. I'm sure, like
yes,
just
it
kind
was eye-opening. Really, there were days that I came home, full excitement, but there were days that I came home and I was in tears. Just, you don't know what to expect. And I'm sure it goes the same way for anyone that works with people, children especially, teenagers. Wow.
I mean, I think you helped me realize like a lot of people don't heal, especially the parents. There's just a lot of parents completely unhappy with their life, and then the children become the same. So it makes me like, shoot, we gotta be out here like more, so that they're not suffering. Because those children will grow into adults that suffer, and we're still gonna have to like work with them, drive around them. And if we just don't take care of our people, which is just on the planet, then you get abandoned and it leads to more suffering, which is kind of...
But there's just so much you can do, One has to realize, okay, I need to heal. Other than that, you can't make them really see how severe the problem or trauma is. Yeah.
Grace's husband is a special ed teacher. Virgil.
Nice.
You work with
applause
also.
to him.
Yeah.
I work with both deaf and deaf plus. So I can see the struggles or the challenges that he has to go through.
That's how I feel when I go home to visit the people art.
Why are you doing that? Oh.
My mom is still complains about her marriage that ended 20 years ago. Yeah. And that's why with music and community, it helps to soothe, right? Grace comes to the park sometimes to chill.
Just to chill. I can't do any hardcore
You're not very...
thing that.
You can be outdoors if you're active, but if you're inactive, you don't like to sit still.
Exactly.
Yang, yeah. And so the music actually helps. So do you enjoy it when you go to the park? I mean, is it pleasant still, or is it just you come to...
I haven't gone for a good minute, but whenever I went, it was great to have vitamin D, and relax your mind. Falling asleep sometimes.
Which is normal.
Which is great, yeah.
People fall asleep here all... Somebody's falling asleep right now,
Good for them. We need sleep. ED students, what's that? Educate. ED students.
Not sure what ED student... What is ED? Oh, emotionally disturbed. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, this is my wifey.
Excuse my burp. Hi.
And in here we deal with emotionally disturbed adults. And grateful for happy adults. And music's so beautiful. But the interesting is that when you work with deaf, there is still music. It's just received through vibration and rhythm.
I have a deaf kid. Like he cannot hear anything, but he can dance. You know. And he said to us, "Oh, I want to be a drummer." Good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Receiving love. How did you meet wifey?
At the tea shop. Golden Oolong.
Rip Golden Wall.
At that time, I used to go there before I worked at the wedding, like wedding videography. And
When he used to dress up for work, like suit and bow.
Even before that too, I used to be studying in school in digital communication. I think I was there too. Yeah.
Okay.
Taking portraiture and all that. And so it's yeah. But we were a casual friend, and then I gave her like a card reading randomly, and it led to more because you felt heard, right? When the card reading helped you to feel more like spiritual, because help you to connect with some of your values, and which led to you also healing. Right, there's a lot of healing.
I think I just didn't have any outlet to speak for myself at the time, like genuinely. You know what I'm saying? So
because you didn't go to the temple or anything.
I didn't have. I had nothing at the time. I had no. Well, I wasn't homeless, but like the place I lived, my friend offered me.
Yeah.
She let me live there with her family, because I just came back from Vietnam after a big change in my life. So basically, I didn't have my own place. I didn't have any financial support from my family. Not to blame them. I was all on my own. Just a lot of things. And then I lost my friends. Like, not that kind of loss, but like they just decided, okay, I didn't tell them about, things that happened in my life. And they just, maybe she doesn't feel like we're her friends. And then they just detached from me. And just a lot of things happened at the same time.
Lots of feel abandoned.
Yep. And eventually I abandoned myself. And he realized that. I smoked a lot at that time, and you told me outside of the tea store. He was like, I wish you stopped smoking, remember? Yeah, and then we started talking. Not that kind of smoking, just typical cigarette.
Yeah, cigarette.
The worst one. Well, eventually somebody was attracted to that. Haha. Grace is singing a universal.
Is signing?
Oh, sorry.
You do ASL, American Sign Language.
I do ASL, American Sign Language.
But there's also Vietnamese Sign Language in every country, most of them.
Yes. Most of the country have their own sign language system.
And because VSL, Vietnamese Sign Language.
No, not that I know it. I kind of know it.
You kind of know it, and some of the words are very similar.
Similar, yes.
And some are just completely different, right? Which is just kind of like basically just any language. Like Thai language and Laos, they're supposed to be like similar, but a lot of it's not. It's similar. I think it's the same.
Yeah, because they're still developing the Vietnamese Sign Language system. especially for the South. So they are, I believe they take references from ASL.
And it took you a good while to learn, right? The difficulty, I mean, it's all difficult to be in this. To casually learn it is easy, of course. It's fun because there's less pressure, but when you're more professional, and what's the most challenging thing about the professional side of it, that you could sign wrong?
Yeah. Say the question again. There were two parts in it.
Like, what's the most difficult part of being a professional, like, interpreter?
That, well, I can sign exactly what I hear, so my biggest fear is not to be able to hear what is being said.
And
yes, well, my setting doesn't affect life and death situation, but when you educate people, you want them to get the fullest out of the education that is being offered to them. So I do not want to sign wrong, or get the wrong concept. That can also be dangerous for the kids.
And you've been chanting.
Yes.
What do you chant?
I chant Churebi,
Which is the Heart Sutra, which is inspired by Guanyin Bodhisattva of compassion. And you do that like how many times?
5 times a day.
5 times. And then you do anything else in there? You just do, what kind of prayer do you do?
Well, just whatever you want to pray for, whoever you want to pray
so you
for.
just pray from your heart, and then you do the sutra 5 times. And and that's kind of a recent thing in the past, maybe like 2-3 months. And what do you feel when you have the consistency in doing that practice?
I feel peaceful. I feel it's peaceful. When you have things that you don't want to share, chanting brings me peace time, where I feel like I can debrief with just myself, and let go of everything. It's also like a meditation. Yeah,
because your energy toward while you're chanting has changed because you have a better flow. I guess you got used to the practice, that you have a deeper connection with your style of chanting. Because whenever she's chanting, I'm taking a nap or resting for the stream. So I hear Namo Dai Bi Hai Teng Fa Bo Tan Namo Dai. And you don't have, you just remember, you memorize it already. This is
took me a while to draw that memory.
And you recently stopped vaping.
2 months.
Which was, I think, one of the most difficult things that you...
Yes.
Quit the vaping, man. And, okay, how do you feel? Do you feel the difference?
Yes, I can breathe now. Sorry that was loud.
No, it's fine. I mean, there's a lot of people having issues with vaping and attachment to vaping.
It's easy, it's accessible, and it's yummy. Wow. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that
so
was
you breathe
the
better?
thing. I breathe better.
And your body feels healthier, your chest doesn't hurt before you have chest pain?
Yes. No, it doesn't hurt as much. But I need to, that's why I started exercising. I need to get my heart rate pumped up so that I'm used to with changing of breathing rhythm to restart my heart. Basically, it is bad for you, yes.
Any recommendation on how you were able to achieve not vaping anymore, nicotine, gum, or mints, or did you just quit?
I quit.
But
I
you
just quit.
you replaced it with chanting also, right? You can say.
Well, it's like a promise, when you can lie to yourself, you can lie to everyone, but when you believe in the divine or a higher power and then you make a promise, it helps me not to break it so easily. You know what I'm saying? I don't just like, I promise to you I will get past that craving or fiending, however you name it. But I would say, please give me the strength to overcome my fiending when it comes, and please give me the strength to resist even when it's so easy for me to access it, like right in front of my face. I don't just gather all of my vape pods and just throw them away. I leave one last vape on my table. It's still on my table and it's not out. It's there, but I'm not gonna touch it. I wanna quit. I don't wanna just out of sight, out of mind, That's too dangerous. Yeah.
And I think Rio also did the same thing. He still has it, but you have to, because you're making a decision to not engage. You're like, if you ever, but your willpower is stronger than your desire.
Yes. Much stronger. That's also how I quit cigarette. I still have a pack of cigarette. And I just don't touch it.
Yes, you can do that with any.
Yes. Any.
Tanya says, thank you for sharing your absolutely amazing husband with us so freely.
Oh. Thank you for having him here and being open-minded to let him help you guys or be with you guys whenever you need. And that's the purpose of this stream, right? I share my husband to his friends. Right. So I would say, because I want the same thing from him. We're both free spirits and we respect each other's
Life, basically.
Life circle, point of views, group of friends, so if I cannot give him what he is looking for, why do I not allow him to seek out there for his friends, his peers, and people that need help, that he wants to help?
Which is we both practice putting our heart first, and we're together, which is part of our foundation, and it's been working out so far. But we always do our best to communicate. Sometimes one person needs to speak more, and sometimes one person needs to listen more. And we also have the same master, which is very humbling. Yeah, it's very humbling to have the same teacher and been mentored by him heavily, actually. And so it's, we're just paying it forward, because when somebody helps you, you go help others, and the world is a beautiful place. Yeah. And so we have to be grateful for great mentors out there who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself. And right, it's just a domino effect. I help you, you help me, we all help each other. You help me, we help. Like Sister Tanya says, Your husband has been an absolute gift to my entire family, life-changing. On his ages 6 to 48. Shout out to Tanya. And so that's, I'm grateful that I have a wife that's understanding, because I'm on here a lot, right?
A lot.
But I make sure I do my part off the stream, where we spend some time, as much as when it's, not too much, but enough for us to feel connection, which is why you see me take vacation, or some days I don't stream, because you're part of my life too, and it's about making everything work.
谢谢.
Because if the community will work, but my inner circle's not working out, then I can't be fulfilled here. So that's why we have the system: self-love first, family second, which is you're part of the family, and then community. If my family's not good, I cannot help other people's family, and oftentimes we skip that part. And I'm just grateful we maintain it well, because it's difficult, but it's possible. And then when we succeed in our life, you start mentoring other people in your life that may need your support. So it's just a village energy, just help good, hurt people,
Yeah.
and good people also be good to others. So you just help, people who've been help people too. So it's just the opposite of you hear more about hurt people, but help people. And that's just
because people remember their hurting and their trauma longer than their happy moments, but they don't realize that what they really long for and what they will cherish the most, and what makes the trauma hurts because of the happy moments. So instead of focusing on what hurts you, focus on what makes you happy, would ease your life like 1,000 times.
which takes people, sometimes you just don't know that, and that's why it's the simplest thing sometimes that transform your life, but it's just knowing that, because sometimes you think happiness is so difficult.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Right? It's not that difficult, but in the beginning you don't know that, because the world tells you to go for a lot of things.
But it also takes a lot of effort to figure out who you are and be honest to what you really like or love. Sometimes you, again, like the societies shape you or manipulate you to like or love certain things, to have, success, to have, to put success in the box where you have to achieve something to be successful and such and such. But it's your
like expectations.
Yeah.
Of like, okay, you need to get this and this, but a lot of times that has nothing to do with happiness.
Exactly. So it's your responsibility, and it's your heart to, I'm sorry I'm being loud, it's your heart to figure out and to accept you as who you are, and to cherish what you like, what you love, Why am I talking to people like I'm talking to kids? I'm sorry.
I don't see a problem.
Yeah. It's when we talk about finding who you are, it seems really far and hard to reach, or too deep to understand, or too vague to see, but it takes a lot of alone work and self-work. But if you're too attached to who you used to be, to the people and the material that define who you used to be, it's hard for you to get there where you see yourself as who you are. So well, letting go is first, right?
Yeah, it's more about having an open mind. Like, if your life's not working out with what you know, then you don't know how to be happy, and you have to be willing to learn. And sometimes we don't realize we don't know, and we don't want to learn either. But when you don't know and you're like, man, I don't know how to be happy, but I'm open to learning how to be happy. And it takes community. And sometimes you find community, but a lot of times you have to pay money to learn sometimes, which is fine. But sometimes you need more peer community, like the master, right? Like he just helps people. In here, we do the same thing. And
It doesn't mean that people that charge you are not pure. It's just they need to make a living, and it's understandable.
yeah, that's another, it's one way. So that's helping people is still helping people.
Yeah.
And but healing people requires love.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's hard for people to help heal others when they haven't healed themselves. And that's the whole goal. As we heal ourselves, we naturally heal our family and community. Like, my family is way happier than ever. And it'll be great for other families to be like that too.
Yep. I don't know about that, to be honest. My family wise, because I'm not close to them physically. I'm not close to them. That's why it's harder for me to get a full picture of what's going on over there in Vietnam. So it's still a future due for me.
Yeah.
But
You're
I'm
still
gonna get there.
Yeah. It's just a matter of time. It's just, when it's not time, it won't happen. But if you have it in your heart, it will always. That's why I say everything in my life that I ask for, I just keep getting, because you just keep being a good person. Right? Like, I wanted my mother, had a really bad psoriasis. And I was like, man, I tell the universe, I'm going to keep helping people, but I wish for her to be completely healed.
Oh, I remember that time.
Remember, she was just flaking odd, and I just, I just kept, and glad my sister found, like basically a psoriasis, medicine, and it helped her heal. But it cost so much, but she got it sponsored. Like, there was a group of people who's willing to pay for it.
How come?
You can just ask. You can just look for somebody to sponsor. Like, I guess there's some, I don't know.
Can somebody sponsor me to have a mansion?
That's a different. Okay. You're alive. Your inner mansion.
This is Insight Timer.
That's Insight Timer, and everything else is here.
Everything else, like
Everything,
Twitch and TikTok.
Everything's here.
Where is Twitch?
This is our first time since the teleprompter arrived.
Where is Twitch?
Twitch is in here.
Included?
Yeah. Twitch, you see?
Yeah, I know, but the comments from people.
Right here. It's the right side comes up first. Left side is the overflow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Twitch and TikTok combine on
Twitch,
that screen.
TikTok, YouTube, Kick, and Facebook is in there.
Ah.
So when I stream, I just look here and here. So I can see movement everywhere. And if I miss it, I could go here or here. But I don't. But if it's not too chatty, then I can manage it a lot better. Sometimes there's so much, there's no way to read every comment at sometimes, and sometimes I read it, but I can't respond to it so I can connect with it, because it's not possible when there's 300. Whenever it gets hyped in here, people are just like, what's up? And so thank you, Dory.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Dory.
Okay, thank you, Dory.
Thank you, Dory. Thank you.
Live modestly.
Oh, okay. How do you know that's what I'm saying?
No. Thank you.
Enjoy your day.
These topics are cool. I'm with my partner, blessed to know this exists. It's very fulfilling during moments like these. I cherish. Yeah, the reason, because whenever you are happy in a marriage or in your relationship, a lot of people don't know how to maintain healthy marriage. Or sometimes they do, but they don't know how to teach it either. And when you find any success in life, it's worth sharing, like happiness, and but of course none of it's easy. Right? We used to argue a lot in the past. Not argue, but like we used to have big talks a lot because we were figuring out our values.
Well, there were some emotional moments,
and there's a lot of healing too.
Yeah.
Right. So we slowly, deeply heal as we go. Right. Because when we all have our baggage. And
but without those talks, there wouldn't be us.
Yeah.
As we are.
Because we're both like very passionate. Yeah.
And I believe it goes the same way with any other couples. It just, do you really want to sit down and talk about things that you
don't want to talk about?
Exactly. Exactly. Sometimes things can just be a simple conversation. Well, it takes a lot to dig deep in it, like, why do you think about me that way, or why do you think I'm being such that and that to you? But people it's so hard for people to handle their emotions from the inside and just have a conversation. That's why it normally ends up an argument, or one ended up raising their voice, and that brings the conversation, to somewhere else.
It's a lot of it's about willing to work things out, no matter how hard it gets. And I think it's like that with ourselves. No matter how difficult life gets, just be willing to work it out with yourself. And when you're in a relationship, it's the same thing, right? Sometimes dealing with life, you just want to give up and just go smoke and drink and party. That was my skin.
Oh.
And our ego, right, our attachment to how we think things should be. Man, I deserve a better boss, but my boss treats me like crap.
Change your boss. You can change your boss. Just saying.
Right, so there's so many ways to, when we learn how to deal with ourselves with deep joy, then because everyone has baggage. I have baggage, she has baggage, and learning how to make that work, it takes time to all right, this and that. And sometimes it's okay. Nobody's perfect, and that's what makes life unique. Sometimes we expect life to be like, oh my God. That's called Hollywood, okay? So this is what I realize. I am a big people pleaser, so there have been a lot of times in my marriage, I'll say yes to things even if I don't feel I like doing them because I don't want to disappoint them. Last week was the first week I started to be honest with my husband and say no to things to help preserve my own energy.
Good for you.
I think you do that very well, saying no to not like if you don't want to go, like if you don't want to go to the park, you just don't go. And I'm okay with it. It's just, you know. Sometimes you go to the temple. I go to the temple. You just live your life. As long as you're genuinely happy, I'm happy. It's just sometimes we have social expectations from our parents. Our parents don't have any. Like, I ended up getting all effed up listening to them. Okay, and then maybe they don't know how to raise me. They're doing the best they can. They just don't understand me. So I get to understand me. And so that's why they just like let me do my own thing now, and it's the best thing ever. Before I was busy being an obedient child, doing everything, sheltered as hell, and my life kept getting, and they didn't know what to do either. So, and it's frustrating to see your child just fail over and over and over and over. And so they just kind of like, all right, you figure it out. Like they just kind of let me be. But luckily, it led to good things eventually. It was not good in the beginning. I think it's important to identify people who want to change, because some of them aren't willing to.
Exactly.
And one of the reasons why I realized Grace had, like, we were gonna work out is because you were willing to change. Like, remember, like, about self-love?
Yeah.
Yes. Like, she was like, I was like, whoa, she actually understood self-love. And I was like, this is different. She's teachable.
Teachable.
You're teachable and you're honest. Like, the issue with people is they don't know how to be honest to themselves because of shame. But you don't really have shame. You just kind of, it is what it is.
I am not ashamed, guys.
And that's why she's
all tatted
up. Asian girl tatted up. From the hood. From the Vietnamese hood. And you know, it's who she is. But the one thing, that's just the outside. The good part is the honesty. Because I told her, look, first is me, family second, community third, and you number 4. If you can't deal with that, then we can't be together. But then eventually you understood why. And then...
But eventually you became my 4th too.
What?
What?
So when we get married, you become part of the family. And then, and in the beginning, you didn't understand, but after a year, like, wow. Which was impressive, because it's impressive to see, like, because I was not gonna, because relationships, sometimes you expect texting all the time and all these all the time, but as you mature, like, I'm streaming, hey baby, instead, like, I just told her, like, when I'm done streaming, I would just call you one time at the end of the day. And then, but what you found out was, like, you found your dream. You, like, started finding, like, yourself. Instead of, like, just be girlfriend or wife, you found, like, more Buddhism and sign language and all these things,
I started having my own life, basically. And then I finally realized I can be first.
But it's like,
I have to be first. That is the only way. And then I started to feel good. Like, damn, putting myself first is not selfish.
finally,
It's actually working my gifts from the universe. Finding my gifts and working it out.
finally.
And use this body to execute Whose
Finally.
word? Whose words that? So yeah, use my body to execute. And then I realized, ooh, this is life, and life doesn't need a boyfriend, a lesbian girlfriend, a gay friend, a whatever friend. I be myself, and the people that have the same vibration will come my way. We'll find each other.
And you had a lot of friends that were not good for you. A lot of friends.
For real.
And I'm like, why you hang out with those people?
Well,
They just gossip all day.
I didn't do anything wrong. They didn't do anything wrong. We just parted. That's what happened. Yeah, take back your power in the most amazing moment. It's the most amazing.
In the beginning, in the beginning you didn't understand. You were very emotional, cried a lot, which is fine. You know, but eventually when you like connected with yourself, you stopped crying as much, like way less, like 80% less.
Well, it's not I still feel things. It's just, I realized.
You're more grounded now.
I realized crying takes a lot of your physical power or energy. It takes away, the ability to enjoy the afterwards. Yes, at first you feel bad and selfish, but it's so not.
Once I saw her progressing spiritually and as a human being, I was impressed because progress is so developing yourself is something that is freaking amazing.
It's the process. It's not what you get afterwards.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's the process that is so beautiful. So beautiful.
Yeah, but of course you did it in your own way.
Yep.
Right. And you didn't feel the need to do everything I was doing. Maybe initially you saw, but then things you didn't resonate with.
I tried.
Yeah. And so I eventually even the master told me that's just who she is. Like when somebody shows you who they are, believe it. You resonate more with Buddhism, but you're more open to spirituality, but you just lean more heavy towards Mahayana Buddhism, which is whatever you do, just chanting. And it could be, but at the end of it, it's just more about being a good human being than how you chant or what you chant.
That's why I don't normally share what I do
Religiously.
Religiously.
Because you're just kind of going with what you feel, enjoy.
Yeah. Yep. Anything that recognizes one being for something bigger than you is all the same to me.
Yeah. And because over here is super open, it's just I'm open to religious people, and many people here are straight, very religious, but they understand it's all about being a good human being at the end of the day, whether you're agnostic, whether you're religious.
Agnostic is the people that don't believe in religion?
Yeah, in a god.
Okay.
Or a higher power, I think. Can you speak about shame and difficulty in stopping addiction?
Well, when you have shame, talk about it more. You know what I'm saying? Be more open to what makes you feel ashamed about. And so for example, I used to smoke cigarette. Because why? I hung with people who smoke cigarettes. And I feel ashamed because I was one of them that smoking a lot. I went through a pack in 3 days. And I realized, okay, I wanted to quit So what I did was I hung with my cigarette smoking friends being offered, and I rejected, and I openly talked about it to them and not feel ashamed about myself that, hey, I'm not as cool as y'all, but I want to quit. So does it make sense? Like, openly talk about your will, and don't be ashamed. Like, not, I can't tell you to don't be ashamed, but like, feel proud about your decision instead of ashamed, because you're doing it for the better, right?
Shame that leads to healing is useful, but shame that leads to like just looking down on you, because some shame is like, cigarettes is destructive, like, because you're doing it, it's not good for your body. So having like, it's bad, and it's good to recognize that, but don't just feel bad and stay in a low vibration.
Yeah.
So shame is not always a bad thing. It's just how you use it. Usually like, I should know better, but I don't, or I should know better, and I take action towards better. Right. So.
And the second part, difficulty in stopping addiction. I think the most difficult part is that to replace it with something. Well, I made the wrong choice the first time, right? I replaced cigarette with vape. That's not a bad
and essential
thing.
oil. We were puffing essential oil. Like, you can puff essential oil.
Yeah, you just can't inhale it, but you can puff it. But anyways, so do some research. Instead of replacing it with something that gives you the similar feeling, replace it with something that gives you a more powerful feeling that would help you to be less ashamed of yourself. Like right now, what I replace it with is exercising, or when I don't feel craving it anymore, but replace it with something that makes you feel positive and more powerful. Exercising, I do that, or I would do smoothie. It's sweet, it has a sweet taste.
Something else, yeah.
Yes. Well, sugar-free or stevia.
It's fine.
But yeah,
it's all good.
Yeah, find something that makes you feel better doing, instead of giving you the same sequence.
Yeah, so there's always a healthier option. You just have to like practice it so that it shifts towards that.
Yeah.
What about the shame from things of the past that you've done?
Like what?
Anything. Maybe.
I used to steal my mom's money. And I carried the shame for a really long time, and at one point it made me feel like I'm so less than everyone, especially being at the temple where you see so many people just hi brother, hi sister. I'm not saying that
it's bad or good.
It's bad or good, but it pushed pressure on me, and I suddenly just feel like, oh shoot, I'm
you're
a
still
piece
holding
of
on
in here.
But you're still holding on to that guilt.
Exactly.
And so how did you
I
overcome?
decided to open up about it. First thing first, I crossed the first thing that I reflected on myself, right? What I feel.
Journaling or?
No, it just thoughts.
Okay.
Mentally thinking about it. So I realized, well, I've been knowing that it's wrong. But for me to realize that it's a burden that held me back from moving on to be a better person. So I realized that that's the baggage, right? And then now the second step to to talk about it, or to resolve, or to face it, and yes, I talk to Buddha, I talk to the divine, but yes, they let's say that they forgive me, but did I forgive myself yet? Not yet. So my way of healing from that was I talk to him, right? I open up about it with you. Like, hey, I used to steal my mom's money, and this is how I feel. This is how I felt back then, doing the action, versus this is how I feel right now, thinking about it. And then we have an open conversation about it. Like that you don't judge me for who I used to be, and we both appreciate that the person I want to achieve right now helps me to open up about the parts that weren't good about myself, and
which was very difficult for you to open up, but
Yes.
you just decided.
I'm not ready to face it.
Okay, I think we're back. A little disconnection, yeah.
Yeah, so how can you put your baggage down when you are not ready to face it? So I'm not saying that you have to talk to somebody, but find
a way
something
to
that works with you.
You found a way to slowly release it through, you mentally prep, and then you talk to the people you trust the most who won't judge you. And
Yeah.
online here, people do the same thing, that right, community that support each other, even though, I mean, it's not the first time that people told me about their,
Is it how let me get my English together. How do you call that action when somebody goes to the church and see the father behind? Behind the net or whatever.
It's called the box.
How do you call it, people? I think it works the same way.
Confession.
Is that what it is? Confession?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is.
I thought about the word, but I don't want to say it the wrong way.
That's term. Friday chanting, right? They have the. That's what.
Yeah. I think it works the same way with confession, right?
Yeah.
Do fathers give you like the suggestion, or like,
do they give you advice?
Advice.
Do they give you advice? I've never been to a confession booth
either.
But we've talked to the master. The master also,
Oh yeah, that's the right word. Insight.
Oh, they give you insight. Okay.
No, penalties and forgiveness. Yeah.
But the downside of doing casual confession is that sometimes you keep doing the wrong thing only to go to confession without changing your life. Right. But the good thing,
The good thing is that when you want to seek for that help,
when you're genuine
the confession is there.
Yeah, when you're genuine about the healing, you get it. But when you're not, you abuse it to like disguise.
Yeah.
Most will give a penance, like recite the Hail Marys. So there's some chanting that you do that help you process and deal. The Lord's Prayer. Yeah. Yeah. At the temple, every Friday they have a chanting for like repentance, I guess you can say. What's the word? Friday chanting? You like forgiveness prayer. Like, hey, if anything I've done wrong, I surrender.
Samhoi.
Samhoi, right?
But in English...
What is that? What's the translation for that?
Samhoi. Let me think. Surrender.
Yeah, surrender.
Yeah.
So every religion, we have the similar practices. It's just the sincerity is up to the individual, and each community practices differently. So the more sincerity the deeper you come from your heart.
This thing is not funny. I can't even sit straight.
You have a halo.
I can see your halo, halo. I see your halo, halo, halo.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Sorry, guys.
It's fine.
Yeah, I speak up for myself.
That's a real light, you mean?
Yeah. No, it's not. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay. Here. See? It's real. It's a real. Oh, right there. It's a real, honey. It's a no fake, honey. You see that? Yeah. You break you by? Sorry, I break you by.
Any suggestion on how to deal with OCD thoughts? Or thoughts that our mind makes up that aren't true? I think we call that how do you deal with your irrational thoughts? Thoughts that
Okay. Thoughts that our minds make up that aren't true. Is it about people? Is it about yourself? It matters. Any suggestion on how to deal with OCD thought? Well, OCD thoughts, some people do breathing. Some people do distraction. Some people just, distraction, like you will start singing a song either out loud or in your mind that takes you away from irrational thoughts. But my way is to put reality, what is happening in front of my face, to the top priority instead of getting lost in my thoughts. So let's say somebody just approaches you and give you a middle finger without any reason. Well, your rational thoughts, hey, your thoughts would be like, but what I meant when I say to put the reality that's what's happening in front of your face to the top priority is that, okay, instead of barking right away, I'm gonna approach that person. Hey, why you put me a middle finger? Da, da, da. And if they actually have no reason to do that, well, it's time to take action with that, right? Either you do something or either you let it go, but instead of getting lost with your thoughts. Does it make sense?
When you meditate when you become a more experienced meditator and you experience irrational thoughts, you become aware that this is not a useful thought, and you don't make it a big deal. But not making it a big deal is a skill that you need to learn, right? Because sometimes the things that are a big deal we ignore, right? And the things that we need to make a big deal we don't. Make happiness a big deal, make peace a big deal. So when something that's irrational and negative come, goodbye. And we have a technique, which is when you're constantly practicing and meditating, it allows you to let go easier. But if you're not constantly practicing, then it stays longer, or it's a lot harder because of the lack of discipline. So the more spiritual, like chanting is one way. I play the flute, right? Maybe you practice crystal singing bowl like Brother Arrow Eyes, or you just go for a walk in nature. Running, exercise is a good way to clear your mind. And when you're driving, listening to more positive music, or just driving slower.
But it's hard to deal with it when...
It's on the spot.
Yeah.
Well, when it's on the spot, you need to use every skill you have.
That.
So that's why you have to remember what skills you do have and use them. Like deep breathing. And pep talking yourself into positivity and joy. Like dealing with yourself like, that's not even worth it. Don't be an a-hole, come on, right? And but then sometimes you need to have boundaries. So you have to have discernment. Is this a time where you use boundaries and stand up for yourself, or is this your ego? But if you never find the difference between ego, or is this from the heart and boundary, then you never know.
Yes.
My car CD players are only plays chants and sound bowls for that reason.
Yes.
I used to play only binaural frequency in my car for sure. Oh, you're in a hurry? That's okay, just cut me off. Or you just cut me off.
Being meditating, is that the... for about a month now, and have noticed a bit of an improvement. Exercise helps for me a lot as well. Yeah.
Exercise and moving your body is so good for your focus, for your mental health. Sweating, and it clears your old lymph fluids. Like your body, that's how it takes, right? When your body circulates and then you use the restroom, you let it go. But if you don't exercise, all of the old fluid, it doesn't circulate. So it makes you acidic and your body becomes toxic, and then you need to go get massage or go to the spa. So they're like, so that's moving all the acid out of your body. Or green tea actually helps a ton because it has a lot of antioxidants and it's not acidic. You get fresh energy from the high mountain if it's a good kind, but there's so many ways, but you just have to find a way that works for you, whether it's she likes running now. I rollerblade from time to time, right? Yeah,
Sesame.
I rollerblade from time to time, and I play the flute every day in live streaming, right? So when I'm here, but so you have to find your way. So while you're here with us, find a practice while live. What do you say? Need some of that reflexology.
The what? What happened? Oh my god.
Okay, I think we should just end the stream.
Why? What happened?
It's fine.
What time is it?
5:34 is fine.
Is it? Oh, it's 5:34. I've been here for a while.
Yes.
I know
clearly.
If it's going good, you keep going.
No, I feel it's complete. I think we're at a good point. So thank you to my wife bringing me some ice cream and
Shaved ice. How many times?
shaved ice with ice cream in it.
Yes.
What did you say about not to do genuinely the penance? Oh, I'm not sure. Somebody was talking about, I don't know. I don't even use the word penance in my dictionary.
What is penance?
I don't know. That's why. No, somebody was saying it in the chat.
I don't have my phone.
Which is a Christian or Catholic, like a prayer, right? Like a repentance, like a penance. I don't know.
You're not helping.
Oh, but that's how we.
Oh, the confession.
Oh, the see. What did you say about not to do genuinely the confession? Oh, people sometimes you keep doing the wrong thing and you keep going
thinking that you get forgiven.
You get forgiven through confession.
Yes. And that's the wrong idea about.
You do wrong on the weekday and get forgiven on the weekend. Mm-hmm. On Sunday, basically.
Or you go out party hard and go wild on Friday, and Sunday dress up and you go to church and thinking, you're a good role model.
The thing is, some people do that because they lack good mentors and a good pastor or a good monk. So they just keep
Or
routinely.
good foundation of the religion.
Yeah.
Well, basically.
Yeah, because they lack bad
Yeah,
teachers,
yeah,
and so that's
teacher,
why
yeah.
their community ends up being like that.
Yeah.
And you don't live stream, right?
No, I don't. I wish I could, but I can't.
Yeah, you
I
have a day
what,
job.
like 90 followers?
Yeah.
And that's not gonna happen for me.
Go to super church every Sunday. The thing is, sometimes, it's like coming for a positive message, but don't practice the positive message. Read the cookbook, but don't do the cooking. You learn about the positive thing, but don't do it. Like, and then that's so.
Oh, it's Era Eyes.
Yes.
He's been here?
Yes, he does sound healing. He's in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Many people from the UK. Okay, let's just 3 ohms.
He's got them with clients. Nice.
Okay, you ring 3 ohms.
Oh,
Breathing.
no, I don't know how to hit it.
Breathing in. Please love your damn wife and your damn self. So.
And your damn husband.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday.
Okay, get one more.
Yeah. More?
Happy.
Sing it. It's opera.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear me. Happy birthday to me. Please love your damn self, and I'll see you tonight. And the end. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all the blessings, birthday blessing. We'll do.
Thank you.
We'll do another birthday song tonight too, because it's still. Thank you,
It's your
everybody. Thank you,
birthday.
Diana. Thank you for
We'll
everybody
celebrate
getting
your
involved. Thank you for welcoming Grace, of course. And the end.